Hey guys, this is Nick and welcome back to Stellaris, where last time we kind of made the Orassians into vassals after a first war started by my friends that I joined, claiming the Orassians as vassals, which didn't work, they weren't vassals, but I was able to start another war immediately after that and transformed the Orassians into the Yapathi Principality. The Orassians still exist, they are here. They still have one planet. They are obviously pathetic and they're worth nothing. But these guys are no vassals of mine. And the coalition of Gulk, while they lost a few systems into the Sakyt War, which is too bad for them I guess, are now kind of friends, and I still have an envoy I can add to them. So yeah, they're gonna tick up in terms of opinion. They're only at minus 66, which means that we might be just able, using all of our favors, we just need to win 16 in terms of opinion and relationships. Once that's done, they will accept the protectorate status without even starting a fight. But in the meantime, I think it's time we turn our sights onto probably the Sakyt, and I would like to demand vassalizations from them and attack them and grab everything they have, because they have nothing. So I will demand vassalization from the Sakyt Commonwealth. They will obviously refuse that, because why would they accept? And that means that these guys can now jump here and start crushing things up. So yeah, they refused, obviously. We can demand blah blah blah. We can demand that they permanently submit to us. And they have absolutely no allies whatsoever. They do have the Ubaric nation as overlords, but that's not gonna work for us, so we're gonna vassalize them. Yeah, we would also go to war with the Sidran data bank. Is that something we want to do? And the Moj Yuxgan Enterprises. I mean, these guys, what are these guys worth? In terms of fleet, I mean. Are they any good? Weaker than me? They're pathetic in terms of fleet power, so we can probably hold them off with this thing and make sure that they can't really annoy us. The main problem would be that they do have... Yeah, we need to bring a fleet to the... Yeah, we need to bring a fleet in here just to make sure that they don't use the L gate to try and smash us. This fleet should be enough to hold them off, and we have this fleet and the Juggernaut being able to do what we need to do in the war. So yeah, basically we're gonna send that here, and we're gonna declare war on the Sakyt immediately and see where that leads us. Is my Federation going to accept that? I'm pretty sure they will. There we go. And now this guy can now move here. These guys can now move to this system. We can bring our fleet, our troops back through here, immediately through the... Yeah, they can use the gateways that we built for that. We have the Cyto Revitalization Centers, which means that we could build some Xenomorph armies. I hope they're not in breach of galactic laws using these armies. No idea. We are losing XP for now, but cohesion is going up. Which means that I could probably remove one of my envoys from this. So yeah, we're gonna send another envoy to the galactic community and remove one in the galactic, in the stellar thingy. So this thing is at plus 040, because yeah, the Yapathi Principality added an envoy to the Federation. So obviously now we can leave that be, and as cohesion will tick up, XP should go up. So their fleets are moving in, but I'm pretty sure my Colossus can deal with all of that. I mean, that's a lone ship, but it doesn't even need to move close to anything to win anything, so... These guys were at war with them as well, so better send a fleet trying to harass them. And we're only at minus 150 in terms of war goals, because we just need to occupy all of that. We're already at minus 25 in here. So as soon as they start taking some attrition, we won't probably even have to occupy all of their systems, we can just basically walk through it. Oh, they don't even have an L gate anymore, because these guys grabbed it, but they lost this. Okay, our fleets are entering the Sakyt territory, which means that we're gonna be able to just destroy everything that we want, because these fleets have titans, battleships, everything. Every single class of ship is represented in these fleets. So we should be good to defend our borders and to attack. These guys have already taken this, and we're just gonna stick them here, just in case anybody wants to attack us. If we need to go and grab some other systems, we'll be doing just that, but for now we don't need it. So these guys have a bunch of planets right there that we can grab, and they have concentrated other planets in here. So we won't need to occupy all of their systems. Oh well, the Kalazan are already helping us right now, which is good. Fleet detected. That's what they call fleets. Okay, well, if you want to call that a fleet, you can. I mean, I won't stop you. Yeah, so this branch is completely isolated from everything, so we can just move in here and send our fleets to conquer that. And these guys can just move in and let my friends do the work for me. What are we voting on for now? Ban organic slave trade. This is probably going to pass unless the Ubaric cartel decides to be idiots. We have 37,000 diplomatic power.
Achieved.
Xenomorph army has been researched. So now we could go for food from jobs. And nanite transmuter. What does that do? It produces every kind of resources for 1 nanite. And we have 1 nanite. So we could just create that from nowhere. Like, yeah, that would be good. Yeah, the problem is the Juggernaut is extremely slow. I guess taking ages to move. It's probably as slow as a Colossus. So my friends will probably clean that all up before I even have time to make a move. And there we go. We are inside their territory. We're gonna trash all of that thing here, and we're gonna bring our big-ass fleet to just grab all of that. Okay, let's go through all of these systems. These guys can start immediately sieging down this planet. So I'm guessing it's not well defended, right? These guys are the Sakyt, they probably don't have much. 100. We can deal with that pretty easily. We have energy weapon damage upgraded. We could go for Guardian Point Defense. Yeah, if they send a fleet through here, we'll probably have to put these guys back and bring them here at some point. And we could already do that right now. They don't have a single fleet in here. Okay, the excavation has been completed. So, after painstakingly combing through the valley of Macvile for any trace of the legendary huntress, archaeologists were finally able to pinpoint her last resting place. Her fossilized skeleton was found locked in battle with the remains of a large horned anthropoid, with her claws still clasping the hilt of a perfectly preserved sword. This must be the blade of the huntress. The weapon is composed of an unknown material and is sharp enough to cut straight through our strongest armor. So we find a relic and 20 minor artifacts. Army morale plus 25, planet sensor range plus 2, and we can have... Oh, wow, okay, if we activate that, it costs 150 influence, but it's 25% sublight speed. Let's do this so we can move as fast as we want. Well, yes, of course, the pirates are being dicks. Yes, that's for sure. So we're gonna have to go deal with these guys and rebuild all of that with this man once he's done. So we have a new tradition. We can do, yeah, more housing for our planets will be the first thing to do. That's good. This fleet should be able to go fast enough to do anything they want. Nanite Transmuter has been researched. Misha Unified Colonies have vanquished an ancient threat. Okay. What could we build now? Flag cannons, probably. So in terms of power, how are we? Yeah, we're just barely above the Kalazan because of the second relic we collected. But the Mishar are still really beating us right now. The enemy is targeting one of our stations, really? What? Where is that? Oh, they're in terminal egress. Okay, so that means we can just send these guys in here. There we go. That should do the trick. How did they move through this? Oh, they probably have free access to the L gates. I'm guessing. Yeah, they're going to attack that, but I don't think they can destroy it before we hit them. I hope. And that's gonna be one of their fleets completely trounced, honestly, which is pretty cool. Yeah, they're gonna get attacked in the back. Get ready for this, you bastards. Hello. How do you like this? Yep, here we come. Here we come. Oh, that's gonna be bad for you guys. Oh, you're gonna suffer. 5,000, and then you still have the station firing at you in the back. That should be a cakewalk. Gateway construction site ready. Okay, good. Now we can build our gateway in the north of our empire, which is pretty cool. There we go, destroyed. So now we can probably start hitting them. Now we should probably go back to... Or at least we could defend terminal egress in case anybody else tries to come through here, honestly. Go heal up, and then you'll move towards the L gate. Okay, our friends are just decided to attack these guys as well, which is good. I really think I should start trying to go to war with these guys, but I don't think I can declare war on them, right? No, I can't, and no one wants to kick them from the Federation. Because if we kick them from the Federation, they would lose so much power that they would basically be done for. But I don't think anybody would like that, and I don't think I can use influence or anything to help us with that.
Achieved.
We have the Guardian Point Defense, still no to the Sapient Combat AI, but energy credits from jobs, plus 5% is still good. We're gonna grab that. This has planets. Oh, that's just habitats. Okay, but they haven't colonized them. Yeah, I'm seeing the fleet right there. And it's probably gonna run over these guys. So we should probably try and bring this guy... Well, when will they be coming here? They're gonna have to take their time. This guy is 2 systems away. It's gonna destroy this station and then move on. But it's so slow. Still has 2 systems to go, and I don't think... Maybe it wouldn't even be able to destroy these guys. I have no idea. Well, I could bring somebody to Nugan. I mean, this fleet. This fleet can go here in a minute. Because it's just gonna use the L gate. It's gonna use the L gate. Yep, there we go. And then it's just gonna jump here, and it's gonna be able to join the systems in 77 days. Which is probably faster than what this guy is gonna do. So we're gonna have to find a way to expel my Mishar friends from the Federation at some point. Because, yeah, we were happy to bring them in, but it was probably a bit of a mistake, honestly. And now I'm kind of regretting it, and I would like them to just go away. Okay, so their fleet is now entering the system, which is too bad for them, because these guys are moving in 50 days, and these guys in 16 days. So basically, you guys are dead. I think they're gonna realize that pretty soon. Like, they have... Is that battleships? Yeah, they do have plenty of battleships, though. 12,000 is no joke. These guys are evacuating like, oh, no, 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 we should not do that. But it's gonna be a little late. You are not evading this fight. I think they're realizing there's something bad here. They're like, oh, what have we done? Yeah, we have a Titan, my friends. The Titan will probably wreck your battleships pretty easily. Our Admiral is better. Has better skills. And there we go. We are going to demolish their stupid ships. 10,000, 9.7, 9.3. I mean, you did have a good intervention group. Like, 12,000 is no joke, but that's never gonna be enough to stop one of my fleets. Like 58,000. Why did you think you could even resist? You should have accepted the offer to be a protectorate, honestly. That would have been a lot cleverer. Okay, so we've taken everything in there. We're going to destroy that. And once that's done, these guys can now move back up to here. Because our friends are doing a good job mopping up what's left there. This is working pretty well. Their disappeared fleet will probably come back up at some point in one of these worlds. And the Mishar, I've already started trashing the Sidron, which is good. Well, they did have a few forces. 13 soldiers. And that's a slave army. Okay. That's Prikiki! These guys are using the Prikiki as slaves and as an army. What the hell are you doing, you guys? Come on. We're gonna use that fleet to go trash all of these systems. We're gonna set the Juggernaut to grab this and then that. And these guys will grab everything that we need to in here. Jormundir, Hizar. This thing as well, this thing as well, this thing, and yeah. They'll finish up everything that we need. They will mop up everything. So we could settle the status quo. We would get 23 occupied Sakyt systems, but they would still get these 3 here, which would limit my contact with these guys. They would still retain most of their planets, because I haven't colonized most of them. Okay, so the Sakyts still have 5,000 here, and 309 there, and 37 here. So yeah, they're probably not gonna be able to do much. These guys really have a habit of bombing planets. Like, bring army, stop bombing. Admiral Corona. I mean, yeah. Admiral Corona is leading the charge here. Admiral Corona for the win. Like, let's hope he's washing his hands or something, because, yeah, poor dude. I mean, probably in the distant future where Cyclops exists, the coronavirus is not a problem anymore, hopefully, but, yeah, this name is, not fun. Really not fun. Oh, the goddamn Mish are past even the fallen empires now. They are growing so fast. They are growing way too fast. That's not good at all. Well, soon they will probably be able to win by themselves. Like, they have 25,000 diplomatic weight. We only have 38,000. So even then, they're catching up with us. And they're getting way too big. We're gonna have to do something about that. And the problem is, if I leave the Federation, I basically screw myself over. Because I want to keep my vassals. But the Kelazan, they're not bad. The Zelvan Combine I'm not worried about at all. But these guys, they kind of scare me. But if I kick them out, they would lose 10,000 strength, or they would probably fall down. But after that, nothing would stop them from expanding to any of our friends. So we would have to be very careful with that, and probably reduce their strength as well, like grab some of their territories, or something. Food from jobs plus 5%, that's very good. We could now build for a trading company, an interstellar assembly, why not, sure. We could probably try and build some more advanced stuff, probably no one, if I could get there easily. I could start building some, not another gateway or habitat, but maybe a mega shipyard. 20 production berths to build our great ships. I mean, yeah, mega shipyard wouldn't be too bad, and we only need a little bit more influence. They're still sending what's left of their fleets, but they're getting massacred by the Kelazan and the Zelvan Combine. This guy will take this station on, no problem whatsoever. It's sending little fighters, sending waves of little fighters to fight its war for himself. Yep, they're just massacring this thing. You have no chance of winning this battle or this war, and that's for sure. Now Jormundir has been attacked, and yeah, they're not gonna take the planet probably, because they rarely do that, if ever. My fleet is in Zigar, it's gonna just go through all of that. We could settle the status quo for 33 planets, 33 occupied Sakyt systems. They would say yes, but I don't think I grabbed enough of their stuff. Independence guaranteed of the Sakyt Commonwealth. It's a little bit too late, I think. Yeah, you're not joining this war. It's a little bit too late. Does that mean that the Ubaric nation would become my vassal as well? Because they were vassals of the Sakyt, so if I grab their stuff, does the Ubaric nation become my vassal as well or not? I have no idea. These guys have 300. Yeah, that's not going to be enough to stop us. We're going to send our troops in there and grab all of that. And once that's done, I'm thinking we could just say it's good enough. We could leave them with this little branch here. Or we could grab it so the coalition of Gulk could pass freely through our territory, which would be good, maybe. Minus 94. These guys are really not wanting to become vassals. They do have plenty of fleets. They're coming back limping from Halifax. They've been defeated so badly. They have 3 planets in there, which we're gonna have to grab before we can say that yes, okay, the Sakyt, you can live your life, and the rest of you guys can be a vassal of mine. Energy credits from jobs, jump drive travel. That's a dangerous technology, but I don't know why, so we're gonna research that because jump drives might be useful. Okay, these guys are moving in towards the planets. They're already in orbit above it. So they're gonna soon start the assault. Yeah, the assault is already started by the Zelvan. So we don't need to be here, honestly. We can just move to Mardan once our fleet arrives. Well, this is going pretty well. And I mean, if I can integrate this subject inside of my own, like the situation log, the Sakyts are pretty low, I think, but well, they are so low. Yeah, 7,000. That wouldn't really make me catch them up, right? 44. that wouldn't be too far away. That wouldn't be too far away at all. If they kept the same strength right now. These guys will arrive in 19 days. Hopefully, by this time, we'll have destroyed all of their stupid fleets that they have in orbit over here. I don't think they're gonna last too long. They have 0 garrison here, and they have 124. Okay, they don't have much in there, and that will be enough to stop them existing. There we go, mega shipyard. We're building it around no one. And it's moving to build a mega shipyard. That's fantastic. Come on, Admiral Corona. General Corona, I trust you. You're level 4. Oh, you're a female as well. You're a female coronavirus. That's pretty neat. Come on, go away. Oh, these forces are pretty good. 3.55 to 7. That's not bad. But that was not enough to stop me, so yeah, we're going back again. My fleets can now move to here, and then there, and then there. And we have another tradition, so we're gonna bring this one in. The governor level cap increased by 2, which is not terrible. And then we have the last ascension perk, and we'll have to decide carefully what we want to pick. Because that's the last one. What is this? Low Federation Cohesion, minus 0.6. Who removed an envoy? Come on, I'll bring one in. You little bastards. And this means that the Sakyt will be no more after, like, a lot of wars. Like, we attacked them a lot, those poor bastards. We have not been kind to them. We have attacked them quite a lot, and they didn't really like us, but now they don't really have a choice. They're gonna be vassals of ours. So 2 big vassals right there, well, big. Let's not get ahead of ourselves. Oh, this will also be ours now. Okay, we conquered everything we needed. Let's just settle the status quo. Vote yes on this. Probably don't have a choice. They have to accept this. And these guys are probably now vassals of ours. They are vassals. Fantastic. And they're loyal as well. So this is ours. And now the Sakyt still exists in here, in Halifax. They do still have a planet. So they own 3 little systems here and there, but that's basically it. In terms of situation log, we are now, yeah, right under the Mishar Unified Colonies, because we have so many subject empires, they just can't hold a candle to us. My armies are gonna move back towards here, and these forces can just go defend Abaddon's domain. Okay, so with this war done, we're not at war anymore, and these guys, well now, they are hostile now. How are they hostile? This empire's claims. Oh, because they claim so much. Okay, well, we're going to offer a protectorate status and attack them immediately then. They're going to refuse, we're going to have a casus belli, and we're going to be able to just steamroll them as well. So yeah, let's just do that. You guys stay here, we're going to need you. Oh, we have a truce until 6 years from now. Okay. So we do have the casus belli, but we have a truce. Okay. So let's let our fleets be somewhere useful for once, so we're gonna bring them to terminal egress. You're gonna enter orbit, and you're gonna go get upgraded. Okay, well that went pretty well. We have 2 subject empires now, and we are on our way to grab a 3rd one. The Sakyt Foundation is now one of our vassals, and I'm really liking this. I really am. So yeah, now we could probably try and grab the Coalition of Gulk next time, and make sure that these guys are now our vassals, but we only have to wait for 6 years for that, because we fought them in the Orassian War for some reason, because they were allied with the Orassians. They are overlords of the Orassian Corporate Union. That is just weird. Yeah, I'm only 3,000 under the Mishar, so if I vassalize somebody else, I think I'm good. Okay, well, offer protectorate status. They're gonna refuse that. They refuse, so we can declare war to vassalize them. And there we go. Okay. There we go. Fantastic. And so we can just send our fleets immediately. Where did they go to reinforce? These guys can just move towards the L-gate and move in here. We're just at war with them, right? The Orassian Corporate Union. I'm not really too worried about these guys. Okay, well that's gonna be the next episode, guys. This part, I think we did enough. We completely wrecked the Sakyt and took all of their stuff from them. And next part, we're gonna do the exact same thing to the Coalition of Gulk. Because, yeah, we want vassals. We want plenty of vassals. And we're going to integrate them at some point in our empire to make sure that they don't get any stupid ideas. So stay tuned for this next part, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed, and thank you for watching. Don't hesitate to like, subscribe, turn on notifications, or check out my Patreon page in the link below. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye!